This is episode 2243 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you to a brand new series we're launching into this week. This is going to be a week about exploring your inner truth. You will be guided as you tap into and begin to trust your intuition. And this is going to help you discover your unique purpose. Maybe this is a purpose in your life currently where you need more joy. Or maybe you need to be of service. Maybe you need to redefine who you are because maybe so much has changed in your world. Throughout this week's series, you will discover a journal prompt each day, and you'll be guided with the same journal prompt as you meditate. So, one of the best ways to go a little more deeply into each week's theme that we explore is by journaling. And I know many of you journal, and by popular request, I am sharing with you a daily reflection question. Now, you can use this same reflection question in a way where maybe you're not sitting down, opening up your journal, but rather you reflect on the question as you start your day or as you end your day, or maybe at some point during your day when you have time to pause and sit in stillness. I wanted to share this theme with you because I've heard from so many of you letting me know that your lives have taken a different turn because of the pandemic and because of the uncertainty that's out there, and the world has changed quite a lot. And so you are redefining your life and your purpose. Many of you are starting new jobs, or you've discovered some aspect of yourself from being locked down and more in isolation that you never really explored before. And so now is your time. This is a week for you to gain clarity about your inner truth. If you'd like to go a little more deeply into any series, you are always invited to try out the Sip and Om meditation app. This is where you can find full half-hour guided experiences, as well as the journal with each day's reflection question on it, and a slowdown guide. The slowdown guide has all the techniques you'll explore throughout the week right there at your fingertips. You can keep the guide. And you also have on the guide a yoga asana, a yoga pose that goes right along with this week's series, as well as an herbal tea that is also customized for our theme for this week. Again, it's the Sip and Om meditation app, and it's yours for an entire week's series free. I'd like to introduce you to a fellow meditator. This is from Southwest London in the UK. She says, as of last year, since the coronavirus, I felt some anxiety and turned to self-help books, and this is where I found your meditation app. I love listening to it because it's very calming, especially your voice and soothing music in the background. I would love to shift my thinking and feeling of fear. It is not fear of an animal, but the fear of rejection and fear of not having the answer I want to hear before receiving the answer. Marie Claire, thank you so much for your message and for listening to the meditations. What I believe you may be asking is what we'll be exploring this week. It's the important question of whether or not you are living authentically. When you're tapped in and tuned in to your authentic self, your fear subsides because you are so attuned to your inner truth. People can feel this, and you feel it regardless of what's happening around you in the world, regardless of how others may be perceiving you. When you know you are living full out your inner truth, you become fierce as a bright light in the world. So I invite you now to settle yourself down and get ready to meditate. As you begin to calm your mind and your body, become aware of how you are feeling right this moment. When you think of your inner truth, do you feel this fear, this uncertainty? Or do you feel grounded in who you are? Your breath often reveals to you your inner truth. The calmer your breath, the more authentic you are. Peace is at your core. As you tap into this peace, your mind and body become calm. Elevate your eyes gently upward to the point between your eyebrows, your spiritual eye. Inhale gently through your nose and exhale gently through your nose. Consider different events that have happened in your life recently, and reflect on the path you're currently on. Is this the path you want to be on? Or do you feel yourself opening up to a new aspect of who you are? Become open and receptive to this authenticity. Have you given yourself the chance to reflect on where your life is leading you these days? Or have you been so busy or distracted that you feel as though each day runs into the next without much clarity, without much reflection? Allow yourself now to become receptive to what's happening in your life right now. What are your needs? What are your dreams? What part of you is yearning to be revealed? sit in stillness for as long as you feel comfortable doing so, knowing you are so worth slowing down for.